for coming and watching today. My name is Allie, in case y'all missed my last uploading. So today, the recording is going to be about interesting facts that happened in the month and year of my birth, which is December of 1994, one of the coldest months of the year. So, as I was researching this topic, a lot of different interesting facts came up when I was researching this. And here we go, I'm going to tell you all about it. Alright, so the first interesting fact that I found was on December 2nd when the downfall of a notorious Hollywood cargo ring was taken down by Alexandra Heitig, who was a former call girl in this ring. And the leader of it was Heidi Fleiss, and she wanted to be known as one of Hollywood's biggest and most notorious pimps. And so she would recruit a bunch of girls to come and be part of her, and she would bribe them with $10,000 a day, all the jewelry that they wanted, plane tickets, and all these jewels. But she had a few rules for the girls, some of which were no long hair, no nails, no being too glamorous or pretty, because she didn't want any of the gentlemen that used her services to fall in love with the girls and take them away. And Alexandra Heitig, being new to Hollywood and wanting to make money and make a living, decided to join this call ring. But after many events where guys would come and pull her hair and abuse her, she decided it was time to go to the cops and turn in Heidi Fleiss. So one day they set up a faux meeting with a party of a bunch of girls, and the cops came in, and that was the day that Heidi Fleiss was arrested, and her call girl ring was demolished. And so another interesting fact happened on December 6th, which is the Orange County, California filed for bankruptcy, and it was the largest municipality in U.S. history ever to file for bankruptcy. And Orange County filed for bankruptcy as a direct result of an enormous gamble by a highly unqualified politician that they had in their department. And so about a year later, Orange County presented their recovery plan to the U.S. Bankruptcy Court, and only 18 months after they filed for bankruptcy, they totally ended that part of their history. And then on December 11th, my birthday, which is super exciting, Russian troops infiltrated Chechnya, which was really interesting because when I was researching this project, I didn't really know how much I would find about events happening outside of the U.S., and so to learn about European history and a lot of different happenings in this month during this time was really interesting. And so to hear that Chechnya was being invaded by Russia was a really interesting fact. And then on the last day in December, December 31st, Baltimore, Maryland declared that it was its first snowless December in history. And December being one of the coldest months and most humid months accounts for a lot of snowfall, and so that Baltimore, Maryland had no snowfall was one of those really big mark your calendar dates, this is important in history, which is really interesting because when I was born in Louisville, Kentucky, it was one of the heaviest snowfall years that they had seen in their history. So I thought that was really interesting that while I had a lot of snow on my birthday, Baltimore had no snow. And then some other interesting facts that I found pertaining more to daily life. The gas prices in December of 1994 was $1.17, a big difference than the $2.50 that it's going on right now. And how awesome would that have been to have $1.17 at that time. A new home was going for just over $150,000, which a lot of people could afford to work in factories and work 40 hours or less and still have time for their families and afford to have a new home at that time. And the going price of a stamp at this time was only 29 cents. The cost of a dozen eggs was only 87 cents. And the cost of a gallon of milk was only $2.88. A lot of these prices would be so much better today than they were back then. And so those were some of the interesting facts that I found while researching this cool topic. Alright, and so that was the interesting facts that I had researched and found about December of 1994. I hope you guys enjoyed. Did you guys have any questions or interesting thoughts?
You mentioned that Baltimore didn't really get much snow and that was really strange. Was there anywhere else that kind of had like a weird winter too?
Why, yes, I did find that Canada on December 11th, my birthday, of 1994, had its worst ever snowstorm in recorded history. They got over 21 inches of snow, and because of this drastic and sudden snowfall, over 21 people died that day, which, I mean, is not really a great and interesting fact, but it was kind of one of those neat things to learn about my birthday. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching my presentation about interesting facts in December. Have a good one. Bye, guys.